The word of the day is monitoring spirit. In the spiritual community, we're like all communities, and we have certain words and phrases that come and go. Grand Rising was one that missed me. Blessed be is one. Beloved, they say stuff like this. Burning sage and all this. Well, there's another term on the block, and it's called monitoring spirit. What do you think that means? A monitoring spirit is a monitor lizard. I'm creating this metaphor as I go, so go with me here. Lizards, they're big, they take up space, they look at you, they stick their tongue out, but they don't never say nothing. They lurk, they smell, they observe, they take notes, but they don't ever say anything. What they do with those notes, you don't know. I mean, it's literally like an abyss of an monitoring spirit right there. That shit was too perfect. Too perfect. Okay. They observe, they take inventory, they lurk, they take notes, they study, they copy, they mimic. They will steal your format so slickly that you haven't even realized that it's been stolen. Most of the time they're quiet. Most of the time they don't have a point of view. Most of the time they are not easily manipulated because there's nothing there to manipulate. They are there in observance. Have a purpose, okay? Every being on this planet has a purpose. A monitor spirit is learning for their next life. But at the same time, they're also parasitic, okay? They can become very parasitic if you do not clock that they are in your presence. What are some signs and symbols of a monitor spirit? These people are less likely to know a major in college. But they would actually make great reporters or writers. I've encountered a lot of monitoring spirits in my major and things of that nature. They're observers and they're parasitic. And it becomes parasitic when you feel you being observed with no input. They don't really have a sense of opinion. They follow the opinions of others, and they monitor, like a hall monitor, a monitor lizard, or in this case, my cat, you Moon. Have you ever encountered a monitoring spirit? If you do, banishment. Banishment unless they are in need. That's the way I look at it. You know what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, you're not going to know they're in need because they are too busy observing than actually doing something. Very placid creatures. But they have a place. Because if we didn't have monitoring spirits, we wouldn't have a fan base. And again, nothing is a monolith. So you can be a leader and still be a monitoring spirit. There are times where I'm not performing, where I am monitored. But see, a follower and a monitor are two different things, okay? A follower is somebody who observes something to learn something, but also has a point of view. I have a point of view, so I'm not a monitoring spirit. Right? But you got to be able to absorb information, you know, from either people you're inspired by, your teachers, your parents, something of this nature. But a monitoring spirit is just observing for the sake of observing. There is no end game here. And it's not like they're just dust floating in the cosmos. They have a purpose. What do you think their purpose is? To get on my motherfucking nerve? But really think about it. If the world is filled with doers, if the world is filled with people who listen because of something else, I think they're the great neutralizers. fight, but you'll watch it, right? You won't graduate, but you'll watch somebody else walk across the stage, and you'll stalk their entire journey and get in there, absorbing all the information. They're younger souls. And most of the souls that I tune my energy to have been here at least 4 times. But my damn, this my last. I got to get the fuck. Come get me. This my last. This shit better. But monitoring spirits, hopefully that word resonated with you, and hopefully you can categorize them, because if you can name it, you can claim it, and if you can claim it, they ain't gonna have no control over you. God willing, you'll be blessed in that regard.